Hi everyone, my name is Geraldi, and today we're going to be talking about how to plan for a perfect week. So this involves getting clear on your goals, prioritizing your tasks, managing your time between personal and work-life balance, and any additional activities or tasks that you have to do throughout the week. And having a productive plan, having a plan set really gives you a bird's eye view of what you're accomplishing for the week and how to make it a week that's going to get you closer to living the life that you want, closer to getting all your things done, having all your commitments completed, and not wasting your time as well. I love having a weekly plan and a daily plan. A weekly plan so that I can just dump all the tasks that I have to do in like a main to-do list, and then organizing them into my planner, into my weekly planner, so that I know what I have to do throughout the week. And then also it helps me get clear on my goals and recognize what is it that I'm working towards and what is it that I want to do throughout the week. Like, what does this week mean to me? It means I'm getting all my tasks done, which is any work related stuff, any personal activities, B, working on my goals and how much time I have for my goals this week. And so I'm making each day meaningful and each day productive. I want to give you a step-by-step plan for creating a productive week for yourself. So if you have a really hard time planning and just getting started on creating a perfect productive week, of course things can happen, obstacles will come, challenges will come, but that does not mean that your entire week will go to waste. It just means that you need to just rearrange your tasks, rearrange your week to change those tasks into a different day and get it completed another day. So number one is to review your goals. It is so important to be constantly reviewing your goals on a weekly, daily, monthly basis, and on a yearly basis too. You want to keep in mind what it is that you're working towards, because not only is that going to keep you motivated and in the game, it also reminds you, okay, what steps do I need to take in order to accomplish that goal? So let's say your yearly goal is to get straight A's for a semester. So to take that down into a weekly goal, you have to write out all of your assignments and making sure that you have enough time to complete them. So writing out when you're going to complete an assignment, when it's due, when you have to turn it in, and giving yourself enough time in order to do that. So for me, I'm content creating, so I'm looking at my week, seeing when can I film, when can I edit, and when can I upload. My uploading days will always be Mondays and Wednesdays, so that means I always have to set time aside in order to complete that. Filming is kind of sporadic, so I just look at my schedule and think, okay, when do I have time? Oh, it's around this time, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm filming on this day. And then when I'm going into my planner, I'm getting really detailed about it. I'm blocking out that time in order to film. So for example, today, Thursday, I didn't have any clients. I'm a speech therapist and I didn't have any clients assigned for these last 2 hours. I just finished having therapy, but for this hour block, I knew that I was going to be filming. And so I set time aside to script for this video so that I was prepared to film for this video. Because if I didn't have those two things in hand, if I didn't script first, I'd be wasting this hour block by trying to script, trying to film, and it not coming out right. So I set time aside. I don't know why I keep messing that up. I set time aside to script my video so that when I knew I had time this morning, I would just sit down, film, and get it done. So that's the important part, is what day do you want to do what in order to accomplish what when. Hopefully that made sense. What do you have to accomplish? When do you need to accomplish it, and how are you going to accomplish it? My what is like, what do I need? I need to script and film and upload. When am I going to do it? I'm going to upload on Mondays and Wednesdays. I need to film on Thursdays, Saturday, and Sunday, and I need to script my Tuesdays and Wednesdays videos. I need to script on Tuesdays and Wednesday so I can film Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So having that clear plan and clear goal of like, I want to get to 500 subscribers by the end of this month. How I'm going to do that, I need to set time aside. I keep doing it. I need to set time aside in order to accomplish it. So review your goals. What goal do you want to have? How are you going to accomplish it? If you have not created an action plan for yourself, please go check out my last video on how I'm going to design my life, how I'm going to accomplish my goals. I created a 12-week plan, including my tactics on how I'm going to accomplish my goals. And so those tactics, I'm including them in my weekly plan because that is something that I need to do weekly or on the daily. So tip number 2 is to create a task list. So this is kind of like a brain dump, and I love brain dumping just in general because it's like taking medicine for your brain, and it's like taking medicine for your thoughts. We have thoughts all day long, and it's so hard to just get a grip of the things that we have to do on a daily basis, all the chores, if you have kids, all your kids' appointments, homework, just anything and everything in general is just running in your head all day. So running a master to-do list, a master task list, and writing everything down from appointments, from whatever it is, and then organizing that to-do list into your weekly plan is gonna help it become more productive because you're seeing what needs to be done. You're setting it into a plan, into your weekly plan, and then when that day comes, you're going to accomplish that, which means that task is gonna get accomplished. That task is gonna get done, and so you're gonna see your task list start getting checked off, and you're gonna feel so good because you're gonna be like, wow, I really got all of this done this week. I feel so productive, and that's the most amazing feeling in the entire world, is getting shit done. So jot down all your commitments, anything that has to do with appointments, chores, any personal activities, work commitments, your meal plans, just anything and everything that you have to get done in 1 week. Write it all down in a master to-do list. Dump it all. It does not have to be pretty at all. You could literally just make it the ugliest handwriting in the entire world. As long as it's legible and you're able to read it, it doesn't matter how it looks like, because it's end up being trash anyways, because you're gonna organize all of that into your weekly plan and you're gonna get it all done. So number 3 on creating a productive plan for the week, to keep a top 3 focus of the day. So I don't like to you can always overly plan and you can always under plan. Under planning means that you're not really setting a specific way to accomplish what you need, and then overly planning means that you're dumping everything and anything into one day and overwhelming yourself with not a lot of time and too many tasks. So I like to keep 3 focused of the day. If I complete these 3 things in one day, I feel accomplished, and I do that for every single day of the week, Monday through Sunday. If I have my master to-do list, I pick the top 3 things, and usually there are my goals, the goals that my deep work, the work that requires my most attention, my most focus, my deep focus. I pick 3 of those things and I put those as my top priority for that day. Usually it's the gym, filming or scripting, and any other little thing that I have to do, like whether it's another appointment or whether it's me having a meal plan that day. I'm picking 3 top things that require my deep focus and all of my intention and energy in order to get it done. I put those all in one day, and I do that for every single day of the week. My top 3 goals are always going to be based upon my goals. Again, for me, for filming, I really truly want to become a full-time content creator. So in order to do that, I have to put in the work every single day in order to get there. So that's, again, filming, scripting, and uploading. Let's say for you, you're trying to get straight A's for school. So what do you have to do every single day in order to do that? You have to study, you have to do your homework assignments, you have to turn in papers, you have to attend class, making sure you're attending class and writing down your notes. Like, all of that requires deep work and deep concentration. So picking top 3 things that you're going to focus for that day. You're not going to choose to do an essay and an exam and study all in one day. No, you're going to spread that out throughout the week. It's like Monday I'm going to study for 3 hours, Tuesday I'm going to study and I have class on Monday, let's say. So those are the two things. And then the last thing can be something else. Let's say Tuesday, it could be I'm going to study again and then start writing my essay, and then so on and so forth. So you're picking 3 things, but not overwhelming yourself with not having too much time and having too much work to do. So picking something that you can accomplish in the day, but that is also moving the needle closer to where you want to go. This is why I believe time blocking, which is tip number 4, time blocking is so important, because it really gives you a visual on how much time do you have the day. So from the time that you wake up to the time you go to sleep, you're blocking out time throughout the day. And so on my planner, I have work blocked out, I have my morning routine blocked out, I have each time that I eat block out, and I have my evening routine block out. So anything else in between, my to-do list is getting done. So I have my to-do list on the side, I have my time block on the other side. I see that I have, let's say, 4 hours of the day to do my things. So I'm choosing to go to the gym, I'm choosing to script, I'm choosing to film, whatever makes sense for me for that day. I'm going to time block my top 3 things that I have to accomplish for that day. Looking at your time and thinking, what can I do with this time, is really going to make the difference between not productive and very productive, because you're going to see how much time you have to rest, to eat, and then to get your work done. And then looking at your goals and being like, okay, this is the main goal, this is the goal that I want to accomplish. Do I have enough time in this day to accomplish that goal? Yes, I do. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna schedule that I'm gonna schedule that task in. And so every single day you're working towards that goal. And so that's what your weekly plan is for, is to give an overview of like, okay, each and every single day I'm going to accomplish something, whatever those tactics are. That's why creating an action plan is really important. Want to see how I created my action plan? Again, the video will be linked in the description. So creating an action plan is really going to help you. Creating your action plan is going to give you the step-by-step guide on what things you have to do in order to accomplish that goal. So you take those tactics, you implement them into your weekly plan, you get those things done, and then you're moving the needle closer to your goals. The point of a productive week is to have a goal, whatever that goal is. It could be personal growth, it could be work-related goal, it can be anything. But have a goal. That's important. How are you going to accomplish that goal? That's really important. By when do you want to accomplish that goal? That's also important. So when, what, when, how, and why do you want to accomplish this, which is really important, because you want to know why you're accomplishing something. You want to know what accomplishing this goal means to you, because that's what's going to get you motivated and keep you in this game and keep you running and keep you going and keep you chasing after that dream, chasing after that goal. Focus on time blocking and time blocking things that are really important, like meetings, gym sessions, breaks, any type of work stuff. Block out your time, see how much time you have left, and then work on that goal. Implement that goal somewhere into your routine, whether it's in your morning routine or your evening routine. Implement that goal somewhere, whether it's an hour a day, 30 minutes a day, whether it's 2 hours in a day that you're doing that. Put it somewhere in your week, in your day, so that by the end of the week you feel productive, you feel like you did something, and you feel like you're getting closer and closer to where you want to go. So for example, for me this week, I'm filming my videos for next week. So once I get all of this completed, by next week, by the end of the week, I would feel completed, and I feel like this week was very productive because I got all my goals done, I got all my things done, and I'm able to upload these videos for the next week so that I can continue going towards my goal, which is getting my 500 subscribers. The last tip that I have for you is to review and readjust when it's needed. So again, obstacles and challenges are gonna pop up. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen in life. Maybe one day you get sick and you can't get up from your bed, or one day your kids are sick and you can't get up from the bed, or one day you have an emergency, and for whatever the case. For example, for me yesterday, I put in my planner, I put in my weekly plan. I'll show you right now actually, because I have it in front of me. Today's Thursday and yesterday was Wednesday, and I put that I was gonna go to the gym. It was also uploading day, so I did that. I uploaded my video and I went to the gym, and you know what happened? my AirPod Maxes did not want to work. They would not connect to my phone at all, and I spent 10 minutes. I was already late to the gym because I had to pick up my son from the youth center. So I spent 10 minutes trying to connect my AirPods to my phone, and I could not for the life of me get them to connect. And I thought my AirPod Maxes were dead, and I was like, that's not possible. I I just remember the other day where I had them charging for an entire day and it showed up that it was at 100%. How could they possibly die in 2 days? And so I was getting really upset, and so I went to the car. I didn't get my workout done. I went to the car super upset, and so I did not get that thing done. Even though I intended to accomplish it, I couldn't accomplish it because my AirPod Maxes were dead. And sure, I could have worked out without the music, but the music and listening to a podcast or listening to a YouTube video motivates me even more to get that thing, to get my gym session in. So the fact that I couldn't have that, and that was an obstacle because I made sure everything else was charged, but for whatever reason my AirPods weren't. I chose that as like, okay, fine. Like, I chose that as a defeated moment where I'm like, okay, fine, I'm not gonna work out today. It just wasn't meant to be. I'm gonna go home and I'm just gonna make sure that I have a healthy dinner. And that's what I did. I had chicken and rice. It was very delicious. And so even though I didn't get my workout in, I still chose to I didn't choose to throw in the towel and just be completely done with it. I chose to just be like, okay, it just didn't work out this moment, but that doesn't mean I am not going to let the rest of the day define this undefeated moment. I'm going to continue by making sure that I'm eating still a healthy meal so that I'm not losing myself on track. And today, I'm going to go to the gym. By today, I'm going to go back to the gym. I'm going to make sure everything's connected. And we got my AirPod Maxes fixed, so that's good. Now it's connected. I had to restart it. They weren't dead. It just needed to restart it, like what's it called? Reprogram it. Reset my AirPods and then have it connected to my phone again. So now it's connected. So I'm going to make sure they're connected before I go to the gym today. So I chose not to let that moment define the entire day. I just chose it as like, okay, this was a challenge and it won. I'm still going to choose to eat better and eat cleaner and make sure that I'm not overeating. Because in that moment, I'm an emotional eater. So in that moment, I really wanted a crumble cookie just to make myself feel better. And so I chose not to. I stayed focused and I was like, let me just drive to go pick up Ian. That's my son's name. Let me just go drive to pick up Ian. And then if I still feel really bad, I'll go get myself a cupcake. Did I end up getting that cupcake? No, I didn't. And so I feel really proud of myself for having the strength not to do those things and to still be like, it's okay. I'm still gonna make this day worth it in some way. So review and readjust your situation based on what's happening in front of you. If it's not working out, it's okay. You can move things around. I'm choosing to, since I didn't get to work out yesterday, I could always choose to go another day on the weekend when I have time. I'm going again today, and I'm making sure that I'm putting all of my focus into making sure that everything's charged, that I have everything with me when I go to the gym, so I don't have another day like this. So it's like a learning situation, because you put so much confidence in everything working and then something goes wrong and you're like, oh shoot, I didn't even think of that. So now that's a learning experience where it's like, okay, I got to make sure that this is ready and that's ready, and then I have everything that I need in order to go. So it's a learning experience. I don't take it as like my defining moment of I can't do this, I'm a failure, I'm never gonna be able to be skinny, to be healthy, to get to my goal weight by the end of the summer. No, it just means that we need to readjust, review, and take it for what it is, but don't let it define you, and just move on with the day and keep chugging along. Don't let it get you down. And so always having a positive mindset is going to take you farther than what you believe. So yeah. So constantly review your week. You should be planning on the daily. So you should be looking at your weekly plan on a daily. You should be looking at your goals on a daily, and making sure that you're scheduling in the things that need to get done. And I really hope this is very helpful. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Also click the notification bell. If you haven't watched my 12-week year, I'm going to accomplish my goals for the next 3 months. And please go ahead and take a watch right here. I'll see you guys later. Bye. Mwah.